I've said it before, and I'll say it at least 100 more times in this life. I'm a huge Blair Witch Project fan. I saw it in the theater when it came out, and it was my first ever in-theater horror movie. I've often wondered what the directors went on to do because I've never really heard any future hyped up projects like you would with directors like, say, Neil Blomkamp. Well, recently I decided to look into the post-Blair Witch work of Eduardo Sanchez, one of the three Blair Witch directors. And I decided to pick up Altered from 2006. Though 7 years after the Blair Witch Project, it was the second feature length from Eduardo Sanchez. So Altered begins with three buddies, Duke, Otis, and Cody, running frantically through the woods with guns and clearly chasing something. Something that is very dangerous, clearly, that turns out to be an alien of some sort. They end up wounding it, and they take it to their old friend Wyatt's house. I like how the pace is quick at the beginning, and you have to wait a bit to find out what exactly is happening. As it turns out, 15 years ago, Wyatt, Otis, Duke, Cody, and Cody's brother were abducted by aliens. Cody's brother was the only one that did not survive. Wyatt decided to deny everything and distance himself from the other guys in order to protect everyone. The other three pretty much spent the last 7 years drinking and trying to find more aliens in the woods. The aliens have an implant inside of them they use to communicate with each other telepathically. It's also like a tracking device, and Wyatt had one implanted during his abduction that he removed himself once he escaped. It would seem that the alien they found was basically bait so that they could finally track down Wyatt again. Let's just say that they have some sort of unfinished business with Wyatt. So Wyatt and his old buddies fight back one more time, hopefully ending this once and for all. And without spoiling anything, the end of the movie was actually pretty brilliant, I thought. The touches of humor were pretty cool. So overall, I mean, it's got some definite flaws, but I liked Abducted. The characters were great and very believable. The aliens look cool to me. Completely practical, no CGI. They reminded me of creatures from 80s monster movies, which for me totally worked, though I imagine for a lot of people it won't. I kind of expected a more serious movie, but this is not District 9. To me, it's more of a 1980s to 1990s monster movie homage. And the movie apparently was a massive, massive flop. Eduardo Sanchez likely got to direct this because of, Blair Witch made so much goddamn money. But Altered only made back $43,000 from ticket sales from its $8 million budget. Holy fuck. I'm not sure how much more they recouped in DVD sales, but I think it's fair to say that they never even broke even. Clearly, Eduardo Sanchez has a thing for the paranormal, and I like that. He's even got a Sasquatch-type movie that I wouldn't mind watching despite the bad reviews. I think it's called Exists, something like that. I thought the practical effects here in Altered looked really cool. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not a great movie, but I was entertained every step of the way, and sometimes that's all you can hope for. Like I said, it's no District 9, but this is actually better than some of the stuff we'd see from Neil Blomkamp. I'd recommend this to all fans of all types of monster movies. A Sci-Fi Channel schlock is your thing. I bet you would enjoy the hell out of this one. Anyways, guys, have you seen Altered? If so, what do you think? Let me know. We'll talk soon, huh? Cheers.